Dear Diary, something's odd today. Hello everyone, welcome back to my diary. My name is Persephone and I'll be your host for today. I hope that you enjoyed my first episode here in Persephone'S diary, and as a part of my thank you and just to give more fun, thrill, and for you to enjoy this podcast much more, yes, I am actually releasing 2 episodes this week, and this is the second episode. In this case, this episode is all about my personal experience, okay? I wanted to share with you my own personal experience here in our house. This is along with my grandmother who saw someone in the middle of the night. I've been storytelling this for quite a long time now here with my sisters and my other family members. Some believe and some didn't, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm going to be sharing this with you guys today. But before I continue, be warned, abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Chapter 2. Was that you? It is common in the Filipino household to share a room with your family. In my case, even if I'm already 17 years old at that time, I'm sharing my room with my 2 younger siblings and my lola. Lola means grandmother in Filipino. And we've been sharing our room for years now. Our bedroom is a small room with colorful drawers, a vanity, and a bunk bed. The bunk bed is big enough to fit my 2 younger sisters and my lola at the lower bunk, and me alone at the top, since the bed is actually much smaller at the upper part of the bed. The structure of the room is pretty much simple. The bed is at the left side of the room, a few inches away from the door, and the end of the bed is kind of facing the window. I don't normally believe in feng shui, and I don't know if the rule of positioning of our bed is equal to bad luck, but that just didn't matter at all. Not until I encountered something strange with my lola. "3 a.m. The moon shined brighter than it ever did. It shined bright enough for its beam to touch our bedroom floor. It's like a spotlight was pointed directly to our slightly opened window. Our room was slightly illuminated, but everything else is still pretty much dark. Our bedroom door is open since it's hot if we close our door, and in this way, we'll be able to sleep much better with a cooler atmosphere. It's one of those nights that I couldn't fall asleep. My senses are slowly melting with the darkness, and I feel like if I ever move, I'll see something that will make me regret that I even moved at all. But I felt the bed moving. I thought to myself, it must be Lola, since she usually goes to the bathroom often at night. That's also the reason why she prefers to sleep at the edge of the bed near the door for easy access. I was right though. It is Lola. I slowly peeked below to see if she's going up for her morning bathroom breaks or... Oh, she's just sitting there. Her body is facing forward, and she didn't move for the past 3 minutes. My body is completely frozen. I don't know why, but something about being in this current situation makes me feel really uncomfortable. It's odd, eerie, heavy. I kept on watching her, and only her, because I don't want to see anything more peculiar other than my grandmother getting up to stare at the complete darkness for 5 minutes straight. Later on, she laid back down. My heart is running in circles, and the silence of the night is loud enough to fill my head with questions, but I I don't want to make a big deal out of it, okay? But maybe she just wanted to sit down and, I don't know, stare at the dark, stare at the corners of the wall. But I'm really tired enough to think of all of this stuff. I tried to completely ignore it as I slowly drifted myself to sleep with a heavy heart. "10 a.m. The sound of the rooster woke me up, but this time the sun is shining within our room, and with the door opened, the smell of cooking enters our room. I decided to go down to bed, and I saw my 2 sisters still sleeping. I let them be, and I walked towards the kitchen. My mom is cooking breakfast, and my Lola is peeling Indian mangoes. I sat down in front of her. She then looked at me as she was peeling the skin of the green mango. She then asked, "Was that you?" I was confused. "What?" "Last night. Was that you?" I don't know what you're saying, Grandma." She then pointed out of her bedroom door. "Oh well, I can't sleep last night," she said. "I'm not sleepy at all, but I know what I saw. Was that you?" I then gave her a puzzled look and said, "What are you talking about? I never went down of my bed that night." She stopped. She looked at me for a minute. Then she continued peeling the mangoes. "Great. What was it, Grandma?" I asked. She then put down the knife and looked at me. "I saw a girl with the short hair, the same hair length that you have. But she doesn't have any clothes on or anything. The room was illuminated with the moon, but I'm not sure of her face. I'm not sure if it's one of your sisters, but obviously it's not them since they're sleeping beside me, but I'm only sure about one thing. It climbed up to your bed last night. So, are you sure that it's not you?" Imagine being told about that one right in front of you, and you just, experienced and saw what happened last night, and then you're telling me that there's someone climbing up on my bed. But anywho, up to this day, I'm still wondering if that girl was beside me the whole night I was sleeping, or was it staring at my face? I don't know, but maybe that was the reason why my night is very cold and heavy. It actually still creeps me out up until today. Anyways, thank you so much for listening to my podcast. And you want to hear more stories like this? Follow my podcast for more updates and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Persephone'S Diary. And if you don't want some spirits to be staring at you at your sleep, turn on your notifications to be notified whenever I upload. You can submit your stories personally at persephonesdiary@gmail.com or DM me on my Facebook page, Persephone'S Diary, so that you can hear your stories across Spotify and Apple Podcast. Thank you again, and see you on the next page.